Why do you hate this?
I don't, but my brain tells me that I hate it so much, and then I'm in there and I'm like, it's nice, and then I come back and I'm like, I hate this.
I can't feel my toes, I'm not gonna lie. They're white.
What you gotta do? I'm warm now. We gonna see later. Hey, let me do what I gotta do. They ain't trying to pressure me. Like, let me do what I do.
I think it's so silly that everything has to be such a fucking secret for the artist's sake, but then I'm going and working for these auditions or going to these auditions that, what if I don't want to be a part of that? What if I don't want to be a part of this visual that you're doing? There's so many things that are left out. You're leaving out rates, you're leaving out artists, you're leaving out concepts, things that people should be aware of before they commit to a job. No, maybe I don't want to dance for you. Maybe I've tried that before and I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
You're pressuring me to be a part of something and you make me feel bad, and then I go and then I'm stuck in something for however long and I'm miserable.
Something like going on tour is a long commitment.
It's different.
It's very close corners. You are with people all the time. You need to kind of know in what kind of camp you're going into.
Right.
But me as a professional, what I need to know is like, what are your morals? Can I stand behind it? There's certain artists I will not dance for
and
because
rates are
your
always
shit is
TBD.
crazy.
What if I go and I book this and then I'm the one that's looking like an idiot because I don't agree with that rate.
Oh, that part.
And then I'm dramatic. Oh, dancers are so dramatic. No, I'm not. I got bills. Do you know that everything is increasing around me except my fucking rate?
You know how many jobs I had to turn down because they couldn't just honor a minimum rate? Like, where I stand in my life, in my career, I can't, with good conscience, do a job for lower than a minimum rate. Like, it doesn't just have an effect on me. It has a ripple effect on everybody.
I am actually extremely hopeful for the industry and where it's going, because I feel like there's a lot of people, not only like you guys who've been in it for a minute, but I think with you guys being so vocal and with social media and everybody and veterans being so vocal, it's really educating and making people who are still fairly new or who are just moving out here aware of like, ooh, okay,
I feel that.
we shouldn't be doing this. Yes, there's still people that are new that are like, oh, yeah, the rate's below this, but I've never made this much money in my life, so I'm still gonna take it. There's always gonna be those people, but I feel like for the most part, a lot of us are like, no. Like, yeah, I haven't done this yet, but especially with, like I said, being friends with you, I wouldn't morally be able to accept a job below the increased Dancers Alliance rates, even though I still haven't really done anything. I'm okay with continuing to wait. I've waited 5 years, I can wait a little longer. So yeah, and I think there's just more like-minded people like that, so I actually feel like we're creating change.
Feeling all the feelings, you're feeling all the cold, and that's okay. We feeling our body want to get out, but our mind is stronger than that.
Yeah.
Our spirits are stronger than that. We good.
You know what's crazy about this too? The more you do it, the more it gives you, like, whenever you like, you know how you go through the day and you feel like certain things are impossible for you to do? This is one of those things, right? Every time you do it, it's like you're teaching your brain that you are more powerful than it.
Than what your mind tells you.
What your mind is telling you. Like, we are superhumans. We just forget it because we get beaten down so often in our industry, constantly doubting and constantly like not knowing who we are. And it's like, no, you know exactly who the fuck you are. Like, just stay true to that and keep fighting and keep working hard. But
Literally yesterday, I feel like I haven't been in an audition for like a year, and I was so anxious over nothing, to the point where I was like looking at any fucking excuse to not go. My main thing of going was just like, just fucking prove to yourself that it's really, like, my mind just made such a big deal out of it. It really wasn't. I went, I had so much fun. You have to throw yourself into these situations to realize, like, you can do it.
God is so big in my life, and it feels like acts of faith.
Yep.
And doing things scared. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen. It's super uncertain. You don't know if you're gonna come out alive. But
it feels like you're gonna just
really feels like that. But at the end of the day, like, having faith is
having the belief that it's going to be okay whether you can see it or not. And so just doing things scared and knowing that at the end of the day, God is going to walk with you through that valley and through that tough circumstance, through that feeling, through that fear, and you're going to come out alive and better and stronger and more powerful, because that was the test, that was the learning curve, that was the process that actually strengthened you.
Yep.
So,
Drop that knowledge.
Number one is ice baths. I do the ice baths because they help me mentally and physically. Number two is I work out because I need it physically so that I can maintain my strength. Number three is meditation because my mind is crazy and I need to clear that shit up.
Work out. Love to work out. Running. I love running. But I love running because it's always a challenge. Like, it's not like I love to run, but I love at the end when I get through something that I really didn't want to do. And it's like, it's never something that I can't do. But my brain at the beginning will be like, oh, this is going to be hard for you today.
Just like the ice bath.
Just like this. That's why I keep coming back to this bullshit. But I like to be like, yeah, silly brain, you can do it. Cooking, I feel like relaxes me.
Working out, therapy, and I think just surrounding myself with good people that inspire me.
spending quality time and intentional time with God, like positioning myself to be in proximity with Him, whether that's reading the Word, whether that's praying, worshiping, being around other people who are deep in their faith. That's number one. Also, resting is so important to me because I feel like we're taught to just go, do, ABB, act, fight. But sometimes, like, we really need to rest.
Yep.
Sometimes we really feel crazy because we're not taking the time to rest. Yeah, rest is so powerful, and we forget that that is just as important as doing everything else. Like, we have to schedule that time in. And third, having fun, whether that's coloring, whether that's playing music, whether that's talking to friends, whether that's watching a movie I like, whether that's reading a good book, like just having fun, doing things for fun, and making sure I'm doing what I love for fun.
Nice. Well done.
Oh!
What a show off.